everyone, it's Christy from Mommy Loves Makeup. I've had a request from Amore Makeup for my skincare routine. I've had some pretty sweet comments about my skin and how I look younger than my age, and I appreciate that. I am 38, but I feel like I need to tell you all that I do use a lot of products to help maintain my skin, and I do have to give a little tip of the hat to genetics because I have a father who has very oily skin and my mother had oily skin. So I'm sort of stuck with the blessing and the curse of oily skin, meaning, you know, I produce a lot of oil, and you know, that usually means less wrinkles as I age. I mean, you won't see the appearance of as many wrinkles on my skin as you would see on drier skin types. And, you know, it's also a curse a little bit because oily skin is usually acneic skin. So anyways, I will link to Amore Makeup just so you can check out her channel, and I will start by telling you with how I cleanse my skin in the morning. This is going to be my morning routine. So if my skin is just feeling normal, then I will just use my Obagi foaming gel. And this is a great foaming gel. It doesn't strip your skin. It removes all your makeup if you're wearing any, and I love this cleanser. And up until 6 months ago, when I started breaking out from changing birth controls, this was what I used every morning. But now that I'm breaking out and I've had some trouble with acne, I've switched to a glycolic acid, soap-free, oil-free facial cleanser. And this one is from MD Forte. It's their facial cleanser number 3. So it has a high glycolic percentage. I forget how much it is. It doesn't say. You know, they have like facial cleanser 1, 2, and 3, and the 3 has the most glycolic acid in it. It doesn't tell me the content. So if I use this, I don't put it around my eye area, but I use about a quarter size, and it's kind of a gel consistency cleanser, and I will spread it around my face and my neck and my chest, and then I will, as my shower's warming up, I will, you know, hop in the shower, and then I'll wash my hair and shave my legs, and then I will actually rinse the cleanser off. So it's usually on my skin for about, you know, 5 minutes, and that just helps gives the glycolic time to work for my oily skin. And it's an exfoliant. I think I talked about chemical and manual exfoliants, so that's my morning exfoliant. Once I'm out of the shower, I do use a toner. I know some people, there's a dispute, and there always will be, as to whether or not this is a necessary step. For me, this Obagi toner, it has some calming and soothing ingredients, and it restores my skin to its natural pH, which just prepares it to be to work better with all the products that I'm gonna put on my face after the toner. After the toner, I start with serums. My first serum is an antioxidant, and right now I'm using SkinCeuticals Phloretin CF serum. It is 2% Phloretin, 10% L-ascorbic acid, and 0.5% fluoric acid. And so this is a vitamin C serum. Basically, it's just, you know, fighting free radical damage, and now it says the Phloretin CF boosts the skin's structure by supporting collagen and elastin levels on the inside, transforming the skin to a firmer, more radiant, visibly younger looking complexion on the outside. You know, I don't know how much of that it does, but I will confess that I definitely see a difference when I run out of this serum. It's expensive. I think it was between $125 and $150. This will last me a good 6 months. It comes in a large dropper bottle, and I keep it, sorry about my lighting, I keep it in the box, and I dispense, you know, a couple dropperfuls into a sample size bottle, and I keep it in here just to protect it from the light. And I put it into these smaller sample size bottles. So, and plus I've tipped these things over. That's like liquid gold spilling out. So I just prefer to keep it in this smaller bottle in case I have any little accidents or little fingers touching my cleansers and stuff. So this is how I apply it. I normally just use a dropper full all over my entire face. Next, I use my eye serum, and I've talked about this, the Rock Deep Wrinkle Serum. It's not specifically for eyes, but I only use it around my eye area. And this is a retinol product. So this is helping me fight wrinkles, and I like this. I follow that with my, I have hyperpigmentation up here. It's called melasma. It's, it's hormonally induced. And this, it just means I have a sensitivity when the sun is on my skin that I will get brown patches. Women who are pregnant will sometimes get it. It'll look like they have a mustache, or they'll have brown patches on their cheeks. And it sucks because there's really nothing you can do. Once you have it, you always have it, it seems. And if you forget to wear your sunscreen, you can totally cancel out months of, using fading products and getting rid of it. So right now I'm using the PCA Skin's Phase 13 Pigment Gel. I think this is like $35, $40. It's a 2% hydroquinone product, and it has azelaic acid and kojic acid, which are also skin lightening agents. And it's a nice product. I will admit that I just ordered the Obagi Clear, which is a 4% hydroquinone product, and my skin just works better with those. I think I've used that for so long that maybe, this would work, and it was working. It just was too slow for my taste, and I can still see the brown patches, and I really just hate covering them up. It's just easier to use the hydroquinone and remember to use my sunscreen. So I will continue to use this on the back of my hands and on my chest. So never waste any products. If you use something for your face and it doesn't work out, don't forget about the backs of your hands, because these are all parts that people sometimes forget about, and your face might look great, but you'll look at people's hands and you'll be like, whoa, they look so much older, or their hands look really old compared to their face. So, and I talked about my hormonal breakouts due to my change in birth control, and right now I cannot believe how much I'm loving this. It's the acne.org treatment gel. It's the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide treatment gel. I just use a pea-size amount, and I make sure my skin is dry, so I normally wait like 5 minutes after my Phase 13 serum or gel, and the reason I wait is because sometimes, and this happens with Retin-A and other tretinoic acid products and benzoyl peroxide, they become more irritating when they react with water. So that's why you usually will see on the instructions and your prescriptions of those products, wait 5 to 10 minutes after you wash your face before applying this product. And that's just to make sure your skin is dry, so it'll be less irritating. So I just use a pea-sized amount of this. I use it on my cheek, my nose, and my chin. That's it, and that's all I need. And I really have not had any hormonal breakouts. This is going on month 2 of using this, and wow, great stuff. Lastly, in the mornings, I finish up with my Complex 15 moisturizer, and I just use this on my cheek area and on my forehead. Love this stuff. It's like $6.99 from CVS. It's great. And even though I did use an eye serum, my last step is my Neostrata eye cream. This is the 4 PHA one. This is not very expensive. I want to say it's like 20 bucks. And I just like to have a creamier feel around my eyes. And finally, the last step should absolutely be a sunscreen of some sort. Right now, I am using and loving my Shiseido Sun Protection Foundation in the color SP50, which has an SPF of 42, I believe. So I have not been using my other sunscreens for my face, but these are the ones I like. Neutrogena Visibly Even, their daily moisturizer. It has an SPF of 30. This is a good one. I like this one a lot. Drugstore, I think that's like $12. Solbar has one that's got avobenzone. So it's a UVA, UVB, sun protectant. And I like this one too. This one doesn't feel greasy. And this one I want to say is around $15. And again, I'll link to all this stuff. And then finally, one that I used for years, especially when I was working in the spa and I was getting all this stuff at cost was just the Obagi Healthy Skin Protection SPF 35.